Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. Today is my first ever Big Nate tier list. So, what is in this tier list? It's the books that I've read so far. I think I've read 4 to 5 books in this series. And so if your favorite book on here is not my favorite, do not get mad. We all have different opinions, so I might like this one, I might not like the other. So, please just know, this is just a disclaimer. Please enjoy. Roll the intro! So, Big Nate on a Roll was a bit of like an interesting one in a very interesting way. Now, I'm not saying I hate this book because I really don't. I just personally don't think it's the best book in the series, as a little bit of like the theme kind of went overboard a little bit in my opinion. I feel like they should have stuck to just trying to have good luck. I just don't find it interesting is what I'm trying to say. I know it didn't make sense at the last time I just talked, but it kind of just to me did not make any sense at all basically. I mean, yes, it was a good book. Fine, yes, it did make sense, but I just don't like the theme to the book. So it kind of made it a little bit harder for me to like it. But I still do, it's just not my favorite one. I hate to put this at the bottom too, because I absolutely love Big Nate Flips Out. But at the same time, I kind of didn't find it. I found it interesting. I love this one, but when it comes to those other 2 books, they have more of a good feeling to them. So for me to say I don't personally think this is the best. It's just my opinion. I liked how they did have, him get hypnotized. That's a very cool thing, and him trying his hardest to the point where he could not be at all sloppy when he was hypnotized. And he got good grades. I found that so freaking interesting just for him to get his best friend back. I did find that very interesting that all he wanted to do was get his best friend back. And the only way he could get his best friend back was to be hypnotized. Well, not exactly, because, his best friend, I think is it Francis or Teddy? I don't know if it's Teddy or Francis. But one of them, he told their middle name, and he was never supposed to do that. And he said he didn't want him to get hypnotized. He liked him better when he was not. Good book. Alright, so Big Nate Strikes Again, number 2, the second best book in the series that I've read so far. Absolutely crushed it. I liked how they really got to introduce the characters and just had a very good theme to it. I liked how they stuck to the theme. I liked that they had a good plot to it. It was just one of the best books for a number 2 in the series. So this is book 2 in the series, if I didn't say that, sorry. But to me, this is the second best book in the franchise. Definitely for the title, the cover, and then when you open up the book and you read it, it's just so much better. I liked how they introduced Gina, how much he hated Gina, and he put that all into words in this book, which I could not express how cool that is. I know everybody does that, but he had some way of potentially getting it so much more than all those other authors out there. For me, this book was definitely worth to be number 1 if I didn't read this next book that's we're going to be talking about right now. Alright, so Big Nate in the Zone. Big Nate in the Zone is the 6th or 5th book, 7th book in the series, but it very, very crushed it, guys. Let me tell you. So in this book, they had it basically planned all out on the school. So what happens is they introduce this fitness activity or program, where they don't share junk food. It's all like healthy food, and you have to do all these other things, like all these, very, very big activities for sports, so sport activities. But everywhere they went, it was mainly just about the sports program. So I liked how they put that in there, and they found out a way of doing that. That absolutely crushed it, guys. Dude, that was like the coolest thing they've ever done. Literally, that's why I like it. Another thing is the Lucky Foot. Now, the Lucky Foot actually was amazing because it fit in with the theme, and it fit in really, really well with the parts that it was in. I found that this one was kind of interesting though, because the Lucky Foot, I feel like they could have had a better design when they showed it, and they should have just made it plain out better, but That's just my opinion. It still is not that bad. Now, basically, his friend gave him the lucky foot. So basically gave them the lucky foot. His friend gave, Big Nate the lucky foot so he can have it for good luck. And, well, his dad didn't ground him. His dad let him do comics after a couple days of not being able to do it at nighttime. He got cool people. And another thing I found interesting was that he customized his sneakers and other people did it. To me, that was absolutely fan-freaking-tastic, bro. I love that so much, bro. This book was so unique and so good that I don't know if any other book could be better than this. Literally, this book has no competition out of all those other ones. They're still good, but they ain't not as good as Big Nate in the Zone. I found the theme helpful. I found the plot nice. I found the story good. It was just awesome. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. If you found it helpful, please like, subscribe, comment, favorite, share. Let me know what your favorite out of those 4 were. I am now reading a new one, which I'm not liking that much. So please be ready for a 5th tier list book video. So 5 books this time instead of 4. Thank you for listening. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.